Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so take it where and how it resonates in your life. And if you're not a Leo, but this comes to you anyway, then it's definitely for you. And this is where your message begins. This is contemplation. Thinking, how do I feel about this? I don't know. There's something being offered to you, certainly. But just because something's being offered to you doesn't mean you're ready for the offer. It doesn't speak to the quality. I mean, clearly you have options. That's what's clear right there. Is these are options. Sometimes the problem is we have so many options, and we know we have options, that we don't see the best option because it just blends in with the rest. Now, this is a special option. This is often brought to my attention when I was learning to read tarot as very similar to the Ace of Cups itself. So here you are distracted by what you already have on your plate, and you're not seeing something very special. But the thing is this, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you've got too much on your plate, right? So at the very least, this is a statement of contemplation, something you just don't know how you feel about it. You're sure that something's being offered to you, but you've got so much there, and you're like, well, what's different? What's different about this thing, that this new thing that's come up? Why is it different? This is why. Because let's face it, some offers are worth more than others. Because this is what this cup is going to bring you to. Don't get distracted by these. There's something special that you've just been offered. And it's home based. So 10 of Cups is very much about the happiness we feel that's got nothing to do with money. It's about the happiness that comes from belonging and connection, which is ultimately the deepest happiness we can experience, because it reconnects us to the divine. Material wealth is great, and everybody knows it makes life a lot easier. And understanding is exceptional. Knowledge and wisdom can be powerful things. And passion, certainly. But when it comes to the 10 of Cups, it speaks of actual happiness. It speaks of actual fulfillment. And maybe what you need to do is give this new offer some attention, because that's what this will bring. And I think maybe, unfortunately, there's a little bit of jadedness about it, like that sense of, well, I already have so many people, I already have so many options. I already have so many job opportunities. Like I already have them all, and that's wonderful. But let's look at, why is this Ace of Cups? Why is this cup floating in the air? It's almost like you don't know if you want, that you want it, but you don't know if you believe it. You don't know if you believe it, but it's true. So confirmed that something you don't want to believe is wonderful is actually wonderful. Okay, so what is this Ace of Cups? How does it come to you? It's strength. It's something that's tested itself. You can rely on its strength, right? There's courage here. There's abandonment. Okay, you have to face your fear of being abandoned. Wow. You have to face your fear of being abandoned. This is why there's this reluctance to look at it or consider it. A baton was handed to you not too long ago, which is an opportunity. It sparked. There was a spark here. Ace of Wands is about sudden inspiration. But the Eight of Swords is also this isn't like what happened to you in the past. This is what I'm channeling. This isn't like that. This is different. This is fulfilling. This is what you hoped that would be. But now you're reluctant to see the real thing because the fake thing or the false thing or the wrong thing, didn't have to be fake or false, it was just wrong, put you off, which is why you're reluctant to believe this new offer. But sometimes we just don't wait long enough. We want to make what we have, we want to grab something that's right in front of us because we're physical beings. You know, we're put in this realm to experience the physical experience, to get the physical experience. 3D, height, length, width, right? It's measurable by our 5 senses. We have more than 5 senses, but what's measurable and quantifiable by our 5 senses is the experience we can't get just in the ethereal world. It's why we're put here. It's why our souls were given these bodies. So it is an important experience. It's not to be disregarded as, oh, that's shallow. It's not shallow at all. It's why we're put here. But we are something more, aren't we? And we always are. We can't forget that. And to have that happiness and that instantaneous gratification, oh, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been searching for. This is what I've been praying for. We grabbed too quickly. It was on its way, but we grabbed something that was close by instead of waiting and say this. I'll say this now. The right thing is here. It's here. The problem is when we grab for the wrong thing and it burns us or it hurts us. I know you guys are fire signs, so maybe it dampens us, it weakens us. We're very reluctant to reach out again. And then we're missing the right thing. Let's draw some wisdom from the moon. What do we do here? I feel like this is going to, Leo, be a call for a leap of faith. Because we wouldn't be having this discussion. This wouldn't be something that's even on your mind enough for you to be listening to me. If you didn't at some level already know it. Know that it was for you or that this is different. You're pulled to it. You're drawn to it. Your energy's matching it. So honor yourself and your own instincts enough to look more deeply into this. You're so close. You're so close to it. Believe in the impossible. I just saw this. This is 8 and this is 8. This abandonment, being left behind, leaving something behind, or feeling abandoned or feeling isolated, it's also strengthened you. Or you've mistaken isolation for strength. You protected yourself. Yes, you could get hurt again. Yes. And that's what you're going to have to face. You're going to have to face getting hurt again to get the beautiful benefits of not getting hurt. It's like that. It's like that saying, oh, but what if I fall? But oh, what if you fly? And like to miss the idea of, to miss the opportunity to fly and stay in a nest when you're designed otherwise because you're afraid of falling. It's like being so afraid of death you avoid living. And it's so weird, right? To be afraid of death. We all know we're going to get there. Why would you fear the inevitable? It's not unknown. It's inevitable. We see time and time again, generations of us, it happens to all of us. Why would you fear the inevitable? What you should fear is not living out loud every day. And that is the heart of Leo courage, Leo blessing. Is that what Leo does is it says, I'm going to live out loud every day. And if there's part of you that has dimmed itself down because of fear of abandonment, you're human and we all go through that. But there's some spark here that wants to bring you back to life and into connection and union. You think it's impossible? God is coming through you, to you, through this message saying, you better believe in the impossible. Because if that's this happiness, this things actually working out is what you're calling the impossible, label it whatever you want. It's possible. It's only impossible until it isn't. And you better believe that somebody somewhere is finding a way to make something you called impossible possible. Get on board. This is absolutely possible. Message in a bottle. Thank you, God. So there's some sort of message coming through. Maybe you hadn't gotten it. Maybe you skipped over it. Maybe the message is waiting for you. All you need to do is open. We're going to hang with me because we're going to see what's written in this message. There's a message coming in. Truth be told, to tell you the truth of what was going on. This message is going to reveal or open up the truth. What is the truth, God? What is the message? Well, the truth is this is everything that you've ever wanted. And here is the clarity about this disappointment in the past. The truth is this is everything that you've ever wanted. You have desired it. You've wished for it 100%. And now it also brings clarity and sort of personal authority over a disappointment from the past. It makes you realize, what is it making them realize? That the past thing wasn't your thing. It's making you realize there was confusion, maybe because you were trying too hard or giving something too much credit, or things were discombobulated because you were trying to expand and grow. And the Page of Swords is here. It's like you had a brilliant idea. Maybe this was a time in your life when things were in flux. And you weren't even supposed to be sure about yourself. There was a lot of options, a lot of choices, a lot of people coming at you, messaging you. Oh, something got lost in the... Okay, so let me go back. What I just saw here was a bunch of DMs or a bunch of text messages, something like that. And it got lost. Like this message got lost. Maybe you think you emailed or messaged somebody and you're wondering why they didn't get the message, right? They didn't get the message. I'm telling you right now, they didn't get this message. It was lost amongst a bunch of messages from admirers, which is why the Four of Cups came out. Because the Four of Cups is like, oh, I don't have time to see this because of everything else in front of me. It's actually a lot less negligent. It's actually just more like somebody missed your message. Somebody missed your message and it's still waiting there. And I think you assume, oh, somebody got it. They know. They don't know. They don't know. Let me say this, if you've reached out to somebody, and this could be a potential employer, this could be a potential lover, whoever this is important enough for you to be like, you think somebody cut you off, or they think you cut them off. So this would be a wonderful time to reach back out and say, hey, did you get my message? Did that come through? Because in to some degree, this got muddled. This beautiful opportunity that was offered to you got muddled, got kind of like messed up with all these other it's like a winning lottery ticket got lost in a bunch of receipts, right? And and the only time you look at the receipts is tax time, but it's tax season now, right? And everybody's preparing. So you're going to lay them all out on the table and you're going to pull out this lottery ticket. And you're like, well, how'd this get in here? And then read the lottery ticket. Now, I'm not saying all of you win the lottery. I'm saying metaphorically, that's what's happening. Something got lost in a muddle. And it wasn't that the person wasn't interested or the employer wasn't interested, or it wasn't that. It's talk again, send it out again, reach out again, because things got lost in the mix. And you think to yourself, especially maybe Leo can be prideful energy. Oh, well, if they thought I was special, they would have noticed me. They would have felt me. There's too much going on. There's too much craziness. Our day-to-day can really distract us. So now there's something coming to the surface. Now, what does this message say? What does this message say? The Hierophant is here. That somebody's serious about you. That somebody wants to make an offer, or somebody takes you very seriously. Somebody's willing to sign some paperwork and make it official. Oh, there's some heartbreak here. Maybe there's a marriage. Maybe there's something about a marriage or a breakup. A little bit of heartache that happened. Hold on. There's your 10 of Cups. Somebody went through a really bad breakup. Or somebody went through a lot of, like a financial crisis. Yeah, there was a lot of worry. There was a financial crisis. Could have been your financial crisis. This could have been why you were distracted. I mean, geez, somebody went through a really hard time. Like, there could have been sickness involved too. So they had to like take care of, or somehow bring back to like solid ground. There was a bunch of stuff that was rocking their world. So it wasn't even shallow shit. You know, this person wasn't ignoring you for a reason, or this opportunity. There was some real disappointment here with regards to a sickness or a breakup or a stress from finances, major heartbreak or worry or concern. It's not that it's not desired, right? And then we have 9 of Cups. There's still potential here. Let's get deeper into this. I want to head over to the extended. Come on over with me. The link is down below. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section. Here's the secret for getting to the message you need to hear. I'll see you there.